How Long Gone, Chris Black coming to you from beautiful sunny Los Angeles. It's bright today, Jason. We won. It's up before noon.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like a blessing for both of us.
It really boosts my overall happiness level for the day when you wake up and a little sun coming through, hit that side light, hit the light from the side as well as from the bike. It really helps with that. My rhythms.
Yeah, I know how you do it. We're getting breaking news: Carlos Alcaraz withdrawn from Wimbledon, his wrist injury. Do you think, Jason, this wrist injury was from popping his little booty on the cover of Vanity Fair or from playing tennis? Can we be sure that it happened on the court?
Who were we just talking? Oh, we were just talking to Rostam. He was talking about prioritizing his wrist strength from the pull-up bar because of his cello playing and his oboe work.
Of course.
So, we read the note that Alcaraz wrote to Sinner, which was very bizarre, and he should pull out from tennis in, just period.
I think he wants to pull out. He's getting pegged like Playboy Cardi is what it sounds like to me. I was just like, this is at once cucked, but also homoerotic, but also ESL. It had so many cool elements to it that it was fun to read because every word was just going to be a surprise. You have no idea what is coming next.
Kind of similar to like the hypnotic cadence of a Donald Trump tweet, where every other turn and corner is a new incorrect way of speaking the language that you are the president of. But my theory yesterday when I was taking a look, since he's sidelined, he's injured, his PR team is like, hey, they got to run these people like businesses. If we're not making money year over year, if we're not increasing shareholder growth, then you might as well just quit tennis. There's no point. Somehow Naomi Osaka keeps playing, but that's a different pod. But I think that they were stirring up a little Challengers style homoerotic, creating a little bit of beef that also has some cum involved as well, some horniness, because Alcaraz, they're making him into like a bossy bottom, like hottie, but that him and Sinner are both like virgins,
Yeah,
which kind of helps their vibe.
Yeah, I think that like when you're this good at something, unless it's like the 80s and you're doing coke and having prostitutes come to the hotel in Monaco, you're not. These guys are.
Alcaraz is not even allowed to jack off.
No,
he has there's an app attached to his Whoop strap.
No, when he lays into bed and plugs in to charge overnight, there are no women or men in the vicinity looking for anything else except maybe some electrolytes or some green powders.
What do you think his punishment is from his team, his coaching team, if he does, in fact, achieve orgasm or even an erection?
Oh no! I think when the rumors were circulating that like Brooks Nader and him were, I think they were probably taking him into the training room and kind of slapping his ass and back with a big rubber band, a resistance band.
Right. The big one though.
Yeah, I think there's certain or throwing a really heavy medicine ball at him and see if he can catch it.
Carly, yeah, he said not the 4-incher, not the 4-inch band. That one's too big.
I just don't know. This is all too much because there's a lot of good. Okay, so Jacob Elordi pulled out of Cannes due to injury as well. And then he was spotted on the beach with Kendall Jenner in Hawaii on like a little double date with Timothy and Kylie. I think they were all together, and people are like, "Oh, he didn't want to go to Italy and watch a bunch of bad movies. He wanted to go fuck Kendall Jenner in Hawaii." I think he made the right choice, and I think that what is most interesting is that Jacob Elordi and Kendall Jenner both look like lesbians. What is the like? Do you think that this is? I think it's a real romance, but I do think that the timing and looks are interesting.
I think they can just have fun as friends. Also, Jacob Elordi doesn't have a film in Cannes. I don't think he's currently promoting.
No, he was gonna be like a judge. He had some sort of like ceremonial duty that he was supposed to do.
Okay.
Which is something that you have to do in his position to sort of
play the game,
keep everybody happy. Yeah, exactly. Keep everybody, because you're going to have a film soon.
Right. He said, I'm still riding the Wuthering Heights wave right now. Let me just keep collecting this head for another 18 months, and then we could focus on my next project. Actually, speaking of that film, I was on the airplane with Carolyn a couple weeks ago when we were going to Europe. She was like, "Oh hell yeah, Wuthering Heights is on Delta." And I said, okay, have fun. And 16 minutes into the film, she was crying. She cried through the whole thing.
Crying?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that kind of thing.
I didn't think so either. But I think it was, I mean, obviously the airplane effect in terms of your emotions, but
Sure.
She wasn't feeling it in the punani. She was feeling it in the heartstrings.
I'll never know.
Carolyn, I know you're listening to this right now. I apologize. I would say in advance, but this has already all happened, and I'm sorry about that.
I think Alex watched that on the plane too, but I don't know if she cried. But I mean, Alex.
Let's give her a call.
Alex, did you cry watching Wuthering Heights? She said no, just horny.
That's my girl. Never change, Alex.
Yeah, never change. Jesus Christ.
Okay, sorry. So back to Elordi. He's on the beach in Hawaii with Kendall Jenner. I believe that Kendall Jenner is just kind of like an asexual being. Like she's like an alien. Like she does engage in sex somehow, but it's not like the way that like human mortals do on planet Earth. It's just like she just like hovers over somebody and steals their.
She's too hot.
Mojo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but I feel like this is a powerful move for them, regardless of reality.
Do you think that this is a friendly thing or a romantic thing?
No, I think it's a romantic thing. I think it's like these people sort of end up together in these situations because they really are at that point where it's like, all right, well, I can't date another basketball player because they're losers who cheat on me. And Jacob Elordi's like, she's hot.
Bad Bunny's gay. Bad Bunny's gayer than me.
Yeah, and Jacob Elordi's like, she's so hot. You know, it's like there's no everybody wins. You know what I mean? This is cool for everybody.
I went to Kauai with her. She's so fucking fit, mate.
No, and she can really drink. I was impressed.
She's built like a centaur.
She's bad, bro.
Non-derogatory way. Well, who do you think's getting more action from this fake relationship between the stars? We got Elordi and Jenner, or Gerber and Shane doing their double date, wearing their oxblood Chanel bags to Matsuhisa.
I think it's the perfect crime because Kendall Jenner's dating.
Sounds like an Action Bronson bar.
I mean, excuse me. Kaya Gerber's dating a regular hot guy who doesn't really want to do this kind of stuff. I feel like he seems to, as a child,
doesn't want to eat lunch.
I don't think he wants to be chased down the street. You know, I think he's a little more. I think because he's like a real actor who was raised in the spotlight by a beloved, father who's an actor. Mm. I feel like it's a little bit like, you know what, go out with your gay homies. You and I'll go to Mexico. We hang at the house, but I'm not playing these games. Uh-huh. And Jake Shane, he the little leprechaun's ready there to tap his heels together and go to
Put me in, coach.
High-end sushi eatery. He's wearing the library science hat, Kaya and Alyssa's book club, which I am very supportive of. They're going, but they have the matching Chanel bags. It feels, I'm starting to come around on Jake Shane and I don't like to do this because this feels like a TJ style move. But I think Jake Shane is playing a longer game than we realize, and he's able, because of his small size, he's able to take the heat. And it's only benefiting him. And I think he's like, bitch, put me over the. He's like, spit roast me over the flame, Francis. Okay. I can handle this. And it's only up in my bank account.
So Jake Shane is 5D chess jester maxing. Is that what you're saying? He's jester maxing on a level that in a way that Kendall Jenner has intercourse. Jake Shane is doing a troll that is going over the heads of some of our brightest minds on planet Earth.
I just think it's gone. I think it's gone so far that's the only answer I can come back to.
Okay. Well,
you know what I mean?
I guess the long game of the shortest guy in town. I want to know what exactly is the troll.
I'm not. I guess troll maybe is the wrong word. I'm saying I think he's playing a game that is where people hate him, but it is greatly benefiting him, and his star only seems to be rising. Mm-hmm. Is my point.
Okay, so he's Spencer Prating. He's playing the villain, or he's playing the punching bag, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's more of that, where he's like, whatever, man. I'm at Matsuhisa with the baddest chicks. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I keep my shit. Kylie Jenner's on my couch talking about fucking how to like reset your brain chemistry. and you guys are broke.
Right.
You can't even afford Chick-fil-A.
And he's selling Amazon ads against the whole time.
Yeah, like
he's cashing in.
He's a winner, and that's I don't love to say that, but he's a winner, and I think we're all the losers here. And I'm just gonna come around fully on him. I'm just gonna come now. I'm supporting him. I'm Team Jake.
Okay, you know that film Little Women? They redid it a few years ago.
Yeah.
A classic tale. We need to recast it. It'll be a Sandlot style film called Little Winners, starring Jake Shane playing the.
We could have him and the guy.
If they redid the Sandlot starring Jake Shane and a bunch of other children,
that's actually a good idea. Also, we could get the guy. No, what's the guy that looks like a kid from Stranger Things? The real fucked up one?
All of them.
Galen, I think is his name in real life. No joke.
He got South African energy to him.
Bro, your name is Galen, bro. I'm sorry. You got to start over. All right. We got a guest today. Our good friend and friend of yours, Kareem Rahma, is here joining us. He has just released some other shit. I can't keep up. This guy's putting out shit every fucking day. You think we're consistent? This guy's running laps around us. He's got Adam Faze in a sweatshop somewhere with 15 MacBook Pros.
If you thought Anthony Bourdain discussed the diaspora of the immigrant story, just wait till you check this fucking shit out. All right, Kareem is a dear friend and the hottest bitch in town in terms of your feed. So let's give him a jingle. He does have his wife's headphones, and she probably gave them to him begrudgingly because she's mad at him for something, and we're about to find out.
I am here. I'm just going to change the subject immediately. I believe that a Sandlot remake with Jake Shane would go so fucking hard.
I think that's actually a great idea.
It's not about. I mean, it would be a tough. Imagine being his agent and be like, all right. I know you're 29 years old, and the rest of the cast is 5 to 7. But are you down to play a first grader?
I think he would. I think he would have to be the catcher. What was his name in the little fat redhead?
He'd have to be the catcher. You said?
Yeah. I think that would work based on his sexual proclivities. But I think that being. You're saying because
his name was Ham.
He wouldn't have to squat because he wouldn't have to squat to be behind the plate.
Jake Shane kind of is giving Ham, I will say.
You play ball like a girl.
He's got his body. No, Jake Shane's got his body tight. I don't want to. I'm not trying to be on his jock, but I see the selfies he takes at the Aloe gym, right down the street from where I am right now, and he's looking good. Shoulders are kind of big. The abs are coming in. I'm not gonna let you guys play with his body.
Really?
I'm not gonna let you play with his body.
He's buff.
I mean, when you're small, getting buff is a tough thing because you don't want to look like a meatball, but you know what I mean. It's
harder when you're tall to get buff. I hate to step in and correct you, but
well, I don't think you're trying that hard, but I do agree.
Did we already talk about the fact that Jason's not wearing a shirt?
He does this all the time, especially with male guests.
No, I just got out of the sauna watching your episode in the sauna. I just took a cold schwitz in the shower, and my body is still, like the post-sweat sauna thing. So if I put a shirt on, it would just get all wet and nasty. So
Kareem only sweats when one of his subjects is not giving him the answer he wants. So he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
It's an audio podcast, so it's fine.
That's so you watched it in the sauna?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought that you're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do what? Watch guys in the sauna?
Infrared saunas have little holders for your iPad. You never been in infrared sauna?
No, dude, I'm fucking normal.
I figured you had. I thought since you lived in like Long Island City, you would have room for one, but you don't.
I'm
you
fucking
don't have
normal.
one
I go to the Belarusian bathhouse where guys hit me
exactly
like a regular American.
I'm a normal guy, salt of the earth.
Okay, well they have these things called saunas that are infrared. They came out about 10 years ago, and millions of people use them every day. It's not really that rare.
Kareem, you're looking a little.
I'm looking what?
Stop everything. I'm looking what?
You're looking a little tan.
Well, I'm actually in the country.
And that's not a comment on race. That's not a comment on race. I just mean you looks like you've been outside.
Even for an Egyptian guy, you look pretty tan.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sure you noticed my scruff here, my scruffy beard, a little tan. I'm in the country right now.
Did you buy the house?
I did. I'm in the country house right now.
Okay, Kentucky.
Are you the first Egyptian guy to ever buy a country house? Be honest.
I think I am. I mean, I'm definitely.
What's the country like? If I live in Cairo, where's my country house? You know what I'm saying? Because what's the Connecticut of Egypt?
The Connecticut of Egypt.
Probably, I don't know, Azerbaijan, something like that. I don't know.
Well, they have so many little like weird
something Balkan.
They have all these weird towns in Egypt, like New Cairo. There's a New Cairo, and there's also a New Egypt.
Really?
What?
And both they're like trying to build these little Dubais in Egypt because Cairo is like so overpopulated and old world
Yeah.
that they're like, okay, no, they have new capital, new Cairo, and new Egypt, which are all little Dubais.
Look, I raised a lot of new capital this quarter as well. But so you're saying there's a city called New Capital, and it's the capital city?
It's not actually. I mean,
they wanted. That's the thing.
They wanted to move the capital there, but it's not working.
Okay.
It's not working, and no one's going there. But there's these little Dubais. But I guess that's kind of the country of.
This is a great idea. I mean, because I've been thinking about this a lot. How there's things that have hit the tipping point, and there's no way of like fixing these issues. Like one of them being like. The Met Gala. Like the Met Gala is so fucked out. Coachella is so fucked out. Now weekend 2 is better than weekend 1. We need a second Met Gala for regular people and one for influencers. You need a Cairo for the tourists and the Cairo for y'all.
For the people that live there.
Yeah.
How Dubai are we talking? Like, should we go there?
No, because no one moves. Because everyone's like, why would I move to this place when Cairo's lit?
But are there high end hotels?
Yeah, it's like high end hotels, high end like skyscraper. I mean, it's beautiful, but like no one's there. It's a ghost town.
Oh, so it's like Dubai. Got it.
So you haven't paid to put any of your family up there? That's crazy. You haven't bought any of your family anything?
They don't want to go, bro. We got the apartment in Old Cairo.
Okay, is that available on Airbnb, or do I have to go through you direct to book?
Just go direct.
I thought you said you sold your family. I was watching your show. You said you sold the family apartment in Egypt, and it was the worst decision you've ever made in your life.
It's the worst. It's still my biggest regret. Probably my only regret. But this is
why'd you sell it? Why'd you sell it? To self-produce some more bullshit? Come on, man.
Because I was a young man. My father had just passed away, and I was like, my way of grieving was like, let me get rid of all this shit, and let me get rid of this house. And let me get this money so that I can get my mom a better, because she didn't like that apartment.
Oh,
so I was like,
I see. Okay.
So we got a new apartment, which obviously lacks charm and character because it's.
I see. You're saying you had the sick old Cairo pad with all the charm.
So you got a new build. You got the horizontal gentrifier fence.
No AC, fans only.
Is your mom? I thought. Okay, is your mom there all the time?
No, but my mom is currently in Cairo. She's been there for like 2 months or 3 months.
So does she do the classic immigrant mom, like I go there for 6 months at a time type shit?
We've been saying goodbye to my grandma for 15 years, and she just is. She's so tight.
See you next year, motherfucker.
She's 100. She's like, I don't need AC,
pussy. Bring me some hot tea.
Like hot tea doesn't work out. Never worked out. Like she just is vibing.
Does she still smoke?
No, she doesn't still.
What's her secret? Is she saffron maxing? Is she taking supplements? What's her stack?
She just kicked, dude. She just kicks it. I think she's kind of on that like the less you like, your heart only has a certain number of beats in it, like a battery.
Sure. And she's like, I'm holding them.
Okay, dashboard confessional.
She's been so stationary for so long that he's saved up quite a bit of heartbeats.
Honestly, I like this theory. This is like the theory when like someone like Keith Richards, like he can't quit.
So
he'll die.
This is an old school but low miles.
Exactly.
Yeah, old school low miles.
Yeah, that's
it's slammed. It's got switches. It's got
when
switches,
you see like a 1989 Cutlass Supreme convertible with like 40,000 miles, and you're like, it's like 25K, and you're like, actually, it's probably 40K, and you're kind of like, might be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I regret to inform you that last time I was on the pod, we talked about cars. So let's just get out of this right now.
Did we really?
We talked about your Volvo because you're white maxing.
We were talking about I'm the whitest Egyptian guy in the world, dude. Connecticut.
You're whiter than me, and that's saying a lot because I just have a little bit of residual flavor from being from Atlanta.
Yeah, if Chris started praying to Allah, he could take your chain, and you would have to let him.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
Chris Black announces conversion to Islam.
All right. Okay. So tell us about this house because we talked about it a little bit. What are we working with? Do we have to renovate? How's the yard? Is there a pool?
How close is the well?
Yeah.
We're the well.
Mm-hmm.
Where you gather water for your family every morning from?
No, the well is like pumps water into the house. Here's the thing. I am cosplaying a guy.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm assuming you don't grab buckets of water.
Oh, that was racism, right? You were being like, oh, he's from Egypt.
That was countryism.
I'm fucking around. Now I'm fucking around.
Yeah, well, I mean, your people do love gathering water with buckets, but that's a whole other pod. Half the guests on How Long Gone.
Why don't you go to the little Nile in your backyard and start panning for gold?
Little Nile. That's what you're gonna name your next kid. That's a
good
Travis
restaurant.
Scott's kid.
Little Nile.
That's a good restaurant. Little.
Don't go to the Little Nile pop
Nile
up
downstairs now.
Little Nile pop up at Bistro Ha. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
There's just some flavors from where I'm from. A lot of pomegranate seeds. A lot of. Okay, sorry.
The fellas are in full effect today. I like this. Everyone's zooted up.
I get horny for immigrant stories.
Me
Sue
too,
me, brother.
It ain't just you. All right, so tell us about the crib, because we talked about this a little bit. I knew maybe you weren't in escrow, but I knew you were sniffing around out there.
I was sniffing. I've been sniffing, and I've been wanting this for 15 years, ever since I moved to New York, because I'd always hear these people that are like, oh, I've been in New York, but we spend the weekends in Connecticut or upstate. And I was like, oh, this is how like you really survive. This is how you stay for 30 or 40 years. This is how you raise kids. Like, you got to get the upstate or country house or beach house if you're a loser. If you're a loser, you get the beach house. If you're cool, you get the country house.
Person would go to the Hamptons, right? It's nasty work.
Disgusting.
I've never been, and I don't want to go.
It's not for people like us.
No, we're too chill and cool.
It's for Feed Me readers.
It's for people like me, but I don't get the invite, and that's the problem. So maybe it ain't for me.
Well, put a trip together, player. Put a trip together.
I mean, I'm working on it anyway. All right, so this is your Martha Stewart dream.
This is my American dream, baby.
And now, I mean, I don't want to break any news here, but when did you move in? Who did your move? Did you post about it and I missed it? Like, how is it?
Which Vogue covered it?
I'm organic here. I'm organic.
You're organic. Did you pay? You paid for your own movers.
I paid.
You're the first guy with followers to pay for his own move.
There was no move. There's nothing to move.
Oh, you're just starting from Swizzy.
This is a country. This is not my home. This is my second home.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a fixer upper per se, but it needs work. So it's old. It's like 200 years old.
Okay, you didn't answer my question. Is there a pool?
There's no pool.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do when I come visit you?
I'm in the lawn right now. I'm digging. I'm digging. I just started digging with a shovel. I'm doing it the Nile way. I'm digging it myself.
Do you want to add?
Hopefully someone's filming this.
Do you want to add a pool?
Of course I want to add a pool.
Do you have space? Do you have space for a pool?
Of course I have space for a pool.
Okay. How big is the garage? How many whips? How many old schools can you park in the garage?
It's only a 2-car garage, but I'm thinking about leaving the regular car outside, putting a riding lawnmower in one stall, and then like a Saab convertible. Like an old Saab convertible.
Well, I like this, but my follow-up question is, where is the gym and editing bay going to go then?
Brother,
that's
brother, it's early.
Okay, I'm just trying to think about everything before we get the architect going.
So I'm in the attic right now, which is where my podcast studio, will go.
Okay.
And then the other side of the attic will be the gym.
Okay.
And then, but the biggest problem I'm having right now, and I just bought a weed whacker, which was an amazing purchase, but I accidentally sent it to Brooklyn. I was really looking forward to weed whacking today or yesterday, but now it's in Brooklyn. I have an infestation of something called Japanese knotweed.
Japanese knotweed is what they're smoking on over there because it's so illegal.
So I'm trying to get rid of this patch.
Japanese knotweed.
It's invasive.
Okay.
Did the previous owner have to disclose this before purchase?
No, surprise. Big surprise.
I don't like that. I would like to get some money back on that.
It's a perennial plant in the buckwheat family.
Fucking buckwheat. I bet you can eat it, Jason.
Probably so, yeah. I'm sorry about. So, is your is a weed whacker gas powered or electric?
It's electric, simply because I don't like the smell and sound of gas. But listen to this. I had the greatest compliment of my life yesterday. My neighbors, who are 80 years old and have lived on the road for 40 years, they stopped by and they said, "Just want you to know we love what you've been doing with the lawn." And I was like, wow, people are noticing the new neighbor.
I was really hoping they were going to say we love Charlize on Subway takes, but I guess we can't win them all.
They know nothing.
So they're cool. They're cool with you, even though you're not white, and they don't know that you're kind of big online.
We love what you've been doing with Somber on the subway. It's wonderful.
It's a very liberal joint. So I think either they are pretending that they like me because they have to keep up the thing, which is possible.
Because you're the first brown person to move into the neighborhood in decades.
They're like, now, did you dig a well? Are you getting buckets from the river in the backyard?
If you could bring us some, we're kind of old. So if you have
don't bring those mosquitoes over here now. Okay?
Yeah, Nile virus. They're afraid of Nile virus.
So how good are you at bushwhacking? Like how is this? How are you going to take down this problem plant?
Well,
1 to 10, how's your whack?
I don't know yet. I'm waiting for the damn weed whacker, but I do have this guy that I employ named Victor. And the reason that the lawn looks so good is because I pay Victor $100 a week to mow the lawn.
That's a lot of grass.
It's a lot of grass.
How big what's the acreage on the lot size, if you don't mind?
We got 10, baby.
10 acres?
We got 10, baby.
Is there a water feature?
There is a river runs through it.
Okay. Can you fish it or no?
No, it's more of a creek.
Thank you for saying that properly. That's impressive coming from
it's more of a
northerner
creek.
usually doesn't know those kind of terms, so I'm impressed that you knew.
Oh no, I think a northerner uses that. Little creek.
Well, I don't know if Minnesotans are using the word crick the way that maybe the southern people are.
It does feel southern.
But the north and the south are very similar. They're very similar places.
Are you pulling any crawdads out of that creek?
I think there's only
when are we coming over for a classic seafood boil? How much newspaper? I'll bring a bunch of old New York Times from the city. We can spread them out on the table.
Yeah, do Egyptians have something similar to a seafood boil?
There's like
not a joke.
It's more like just like a fish fiesta.
Well, that's unfortunately that's Latin and Mexican culture. So
like mariscos?
I don't know what that is.
Like a birthday party in a park in LA where there's 20 people in chairs.
That's Spanish for fish fiesta.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like you just get a bunch of fish and you just grill it up, but it's a specific way. You can go to Abu Kir, which I'm sure you've heard about in New York City. Get some of the best fish in the city.
I want to come to Connecticut for an Egyptian feast on a summer's eve. You know what I mean? Sun setting.
That would be beautiful.
Kareem's got the wife beater on at the grill. We're listening to some War on Drugs or something. You know what I mean?
Nice.
The Miller Lights are flowing.
That's nice.
You got some cool seasonings in the mac salad, probably.
That's nice.
You got the Bahrat seasoning in there.
I'm imagining, but I do think I need to build the pool. I was going to build the pool this year, but I think I owe taxes for last year. I'm one of those. Yeah. I'm one of those guys.
Don't we all?
But wait, before we continue, I'd like to shout out Sabai for the free couches. And Floyd for the free bed frames.
Sabai?
SABAI.
Did you do any posting for Floyd Detroit?
Not yet, but they did supply me with so to your point, I didn't pay anyone to do the move because there was nothing to move.
Yeah.
But I did get 2 beds, frames, as well as 4 couches.
4?
You got 4 Sabais in the crib?
I got 4 Sabais in the crib.
You couldn't, I guess, the cloud couch was out of budget, so you had to hit Sababy.
Sabai's tight.
Yeah, Sabai,
nice.
They got robbed on their time slot at Rolling Loud this year. I was upset about that.
Yeah.
Okay, the Sabai couches, they range, looks like they're around the $3,000 to $4,000 range.
Not
for
cheap.
a little set.
Leather, linen, cotton.
Linen, recycled cotton linen.
Okay, so it's an appropriate Connecticut sort of style couch.
I'm going with an old like a French countryside looking joint.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. That's what I think of when I think of you.
With Can on the mind, how could you not?
Yeah.
I am white, dude. I'm white aspiring.
I know.
I want to be a wasp. I'm a brown wasp.
The elusive brown wasp.
That's what they call me in these parts, the brown wasp.
You're a new species. Yeah, why aren't you at Cannes? I feel like you should be there. Did you turn it down?
I'm only invited to the Lions.
Oh, you don't get to go to the real shit. You ain't.
I don't get to go to the Jordan Firstman one.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about Jordan Firstman selling his movie for $15 million? You can be honest.
I'm happy.
Do you think that paves the way for curly-headed guys like you guys? Because you guys do have similar hair. Do you think that's?
What do you mean by guys like you exactly, Chris?
I'm not saying Kareem's on GHB right now. I'm saying you guys do have similar hair, and I think that's representation matter. It's like if Jason Statham wins an Oscar, that's big for me. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I see what you're saying. So in the gay body classification, Kareem and Jordan, they would likely be lumped in the same zone.
I think possibly due to facial hair and head hair.
Not body though. not body. He's much more fit.
So there's a bear, there's a cub, there's an otter, and then there's a brown wasp. I guess we're adding to.
Yeah, the brown wasp is a new kind. But you don't. Oh, I thought you maybe. Okay, I thought maybe you would go. I can't because I feel like I see you everywhere. You're popping up. You're making too much money. Clearly,
I'm not.
Kareem, don't play broke. Don't play broke.
I'm not. I'm saying I am one of those stories of someone that had one good year, and now all of my wages from this year are going towards last year's taxes.
Let me tell you something, bro. Look, you got to stop paying taxes. You got to stop the band. You got to stop paying for stuff. Stop paying for. Don't come out of pocket for anything.
Mm-hmm.
You make Ian pay for it. Make somebody else pay for it. Make Adam Faze pay for it. He can get money from somebody. Make somebody. You should not be the number one rule when you start getting paper is don't pay for shit yourself. That's what they told me.
Is this true?
That's what they told me.
Who's they?
You got too much money going out. You got a lot coming in. You got to keep it.
You got too much motion. Somebody else will pay for it.
Who told you this?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Famous Peter Thiel told me never pay for it with your own money unless
not a great guy.
Unless it's a hot tub.
Very smart with his finances.
Can you explain this to me? I understand how to get the couch and the bed.
No, they say that. No, honestly, they say I've been told this before that once you're doing, there's always somebody like Glenn Powell didn't pay for his sauce brand himself. He was paired with an investor thanks to his CAA family, and they moved on it. Like Selena Gomez ain't putting in for Rare Beauty. Hailey Bieber probably ain't putting up any cash for Rhode.
Do not invest in yourself.
Yeah, you don't. Investing in yourself is a lie. I'm saying
that's what white people are for.
Investing in yourself is a lie.
I see a Tiny Gun music video. I'm like, Kareem lost $10K on this.
Who paying for that?
I did lose money.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do stuff like this. Don't do that. You do the stuff that makes money. Have the hot Asian guy.
Chewy.com could have paid for that video. You play your fucking cards right.
The hot Asian guy that's running, the hot Asian guy you got running your business. Make him go find money for it. We can always find money to pay for Kareem shit. Kareem ain't got to pay himself.
That's so funny. This is so funny. And maybe you're right.
You think Amelia's paying for her shit? Amelia ain't paying for nothing. Somebody's paying for her shit, bro.
If your little Subway show is all filmed on the Meta glasses instead of hiring like 8 DPs that you have to fucking pay their fucking insurance for and shit.
When I sit down and see these fucking non-binary DPs on the subway, I know they're all getting paid. There's 4 of them, bro. You need 4 of them.
You'll get in trouble if you don't pay these DPs.
That shit is one angle. They could go be a barista and make more money.
Zuckerberg wants to give you the money. I know Bezos is giving you the money, but Zuck's saying, hey, film it on this. It's free, and I will give you maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Kareem, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with the passion projects, bro. The passion is making bread. The passion is making bread. You gotta stop with the passion projects.
Let's get you out of that shirt, Kareem. Come on.
So I did this for the shout out Jack Wagner, Otherworld free shirt.
Shout out to Jack.
Shout out to free shirt. So with so we had Keep the Meter Running. We did the premiere.
I saw. I was sorry I was out of town,
but it was fucking lit. Like it was like the party costs as much as the show, which is unprecedented in Hollywood.
Who paid for the party?
Infatuation, Open Table, YouTube, and the Doris Duke Foundation.
Wow, thanks to that insane lineup.
So I did what you're saying.
Is that David Duke's wife?
No, they said it couldn't be done, though. I said I want to do it at the Metrograph. Everyone said the Metrograph costs like $80K. I said it doesn't matter.
How does the Metrograph cost $80K? Because it's the only place that shows failing movies in downtown Manhattan. Like,
because it's just an event space, dude. Everyone had like A24, Netflix, HBO. They all have their screenings there.
I mean, I know it is a good place for screening.
No one goes to the cinema there. They only go.
That's a lie. I know you went to every night of the Jack Harlow curation.
No, that was at the Roxy.
Bro, like water for chocolate Slade, bro. Basketball Diaries.
Water for chocolate.
Yo, I saw him at the GQ party, and he embraced me.
Like physically.
He didn't embrace.
Bro, Harlow's a real one. He's getting clowned out there. Harlow's a real one. He's a nice guy. He's cool. I think he's in on it. Like I just don't. I'm not,
he's for sure in on it.
Justice for Harlow.
Justice for Harlow. Put it in the Reddit.
So how was the party? Because it looked lit. I saw you had an old school New York cab.
They said they couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. I bought out the whole Metrograph.
They said it couldn't be done, dude. I said look. Here's what happened: is when I walked away from the TV deal, I was really sad that I wasn't going to get driven around in like a Cadillac Escalade all day and like go to my big party. Like that's the magic that you miss when you independently make something. right? Like, and all these people that come to Subway Takes, they pull up in the big black Suburban, paid for, of course, and they get out and then they go on the little press tour. And I was like, damn, I don't get to do that. That's like the only thing that I want. That's the only part that I want is the black SUV and the big fucking premiere. And so I was like, okay, if I'm not gonna do, I'll just figure out how to do that. But that was what was important to me. I had the Escalade for 2 days.
I like that.
It was so sick, dude. Driving around the city.
How much is having a driver? How much did that cost? How much is having the Escalade in the city for 2 days?
It was paid.
I know, but I want to. I know. I'm not
it.
saying that YouTube didn't pay for it. I want to know how much it costs.
I bet it's like $1,800 a day.
Okay, could you smoke in it?
I didn't try to smoke in it.
Hookah?
Hookah. Yeah, I had the hookah and a Puerto Rican guy carrying it around for me.
Did you have control of the climate in the back, or was that off?
Yeah, I had climate control.
Did you have any important phone calls where you said kind of fucked up stuff that the driver could hear?
I'm always on the phone. I'm always on the phone.
You're rolling calls. What kind of bold-faced names came that aren't on Substack? Any real celebrities? Like, did anybody like
Eric Andre? Does he count?
I said real celebrities. We got anything better than that?
Cole Sprouse.
I love Cole Sprouse. Jason and I had a very weird night with Cole Sprouse in Austin, Texas.
What did you guys do?
He was there. We happened to be there DJing this music festival. We did a podcast there, and then in the club later on with friend of the show Python, Eugene Kotlarenko. He was like, bro, are you guys in Austin? I'm in town, hanging out with Sprouse. I'll pull up to the club, and then it was basically just like smoking cigs with Cole Sprouse while every girl in the club was like.
It was great.
Like, Cole Sprouse is he's one of these guys that will hit me up at 3 p.m. almost every Wednesday, and we'll just be like, beer? Like, he's European. He's on a European vibe. Yeah, he's on a European vibe.
If European was in the Valley, he 100%.
No, he's a European vibe in downtown Manhattan. This guy's always wanted to hang out and have Guinnesses.
Okay, Sprouse. Aperitivo as Sprouse.
And fun fact, I introduced Eugene to Cole, and then Eugene put Cole in his movie, which I don't know if this is public information.
From what I understand, in Hollywood, I think that makes you a producer.
I think it's a special thanks.
Yeah. Oh, not special.
Keys open doors. Put that in your Instagram bio.
I think it's a special.
Not thanks. Patreon executives, not YouTube creators. Like real.
Oh, Rami was there. Rami Youssef.
I mean,
Amelia was there. Are these celebrities? They're celebrities.
Rami Youssef has to go because there's only two of you, and like if he doesn't support you, who will?
Rami Youssef has to go.
He has to go.
Of his new show.
John Teets. Was there.
My man. All right, John Teets. I'll give it to Teets. I saw Teets on the red carpet with you and your Red Cup boys on the red carpet. You had your little Red Cup boys moment with your homies from home. I saw it.
Yes. And that was the entourage. That was the entourage moment.
How many members are in your Red Cup boys? Or how many members are in your mint tea cup boys?
Yeah. Six including me, but they're all white, so they're really just Red Cup boys.
Well, you grew up in Minnesota, but Jason, Kareem at the GQ at the Met Gala after party where Kareem was hired to do interview. I was not interviewed, but you were hired to do interviews. You were telling me about your delayed party where you took your homies to Ireland.
Yeah,
and I was like, you guys went to Ireland. Did you pay? And he said, hell no. And I was like, wow, I thought you were doing, I thought it was a little different, bro.
You just totally don't pay for anything. And actually, there was a faux pas after the party, after Ireland. I received a Venmo request.
From one of your guests that also had already paid?
From the group. The group, like, it was technically my outing.
Hey, but you didn't pay, so it ain't your outing. It's my outing too. If you didn't pay.
No, I'm saying I was under the impression that at my kind of sort of bachelor party that I wouldn't have to pay. And then at the end of the trip, I received a Venmo request for $2.
Okay, follow-up question. Are you the richest person in this group?
I'm the third or fourth richest.
Okay.
Because there's some like tech guys in there that it ain't sexy, but they're making bread.
There's two Googlers. There's an entrepreneur.
I'm just saying the Red Cup boys, they take a punishment, they take a beating, but it's understood that Kevin pays for all of their everything.
No, I don't think I'm supposed to pay on that trip.
What was the 2000? What was it accredited to? Meals and entertainment? What category would it fall into?
It was all inclusive. It was It was the all-inclusive. Lodging, entertainment, food and bev. Right. It was an all-inclusive
miscellaneous trip. Marketing expenses.
Dude, so you thought, okay, hold on. So you thought you could plan this trip in your honor when you're popping. When you're popping, they can't open their phones without seeing your little mug smiling, laughing with some hottie.
All in the video.
All up in the videos. And then you thought you could do that, not pay for them to go, and then also not pay for any of the lodging and food? You thought they were going to pay for
I thought you guys were going to be on my side with this.
I mean, I'm saying this trip didn't need to happen at all.
I know, but they had the opportunity and the privilege of joining me on a Mecca pilgrimage to Ireland.
Okay, here's what you should have done. Venmo request denied. Do what you want when you're popping, Kareem.
Maybe I'll do that right now. I don't think I've paid it.
Just say nah.
Do you care if you see these guys ever again? Probably not. I mean, it's probably fine. That trip was probably enough.
Yeah, as
right?
your fame continues to grow, the distance between you and the boys is really growing. It seems
maybe
like.
Send an emoji with the denial, like one of the maybe one of the grinning ones or the head.
Here's the hack. Here's the hack with Venmo though. You just let it sit, because if you deny, they get a notification. If you just let it sit, they'll forget about it.
Okay, if these guys are Venmoing you for 2 bands after this trip, they're checking to see if you paid.
Letting it sit is soft dick behavior. Denying it openly with an emoji that will make them more mad is hard dick behavior.
All right.
That is
bend them over, Kareem.
Do you really think do you think that this is this something you guys have discussed? Like, or did this come as a surprise? You're saying the 2K request came as a surprise to you.
Well, I'll say that I also got an apology. After the request was sent, someone said, "I'm sorry, the trip was really expensive, so we had to include you in the split."
What do you think this trip was costing PP?
It sounds like 2 racks plus travel.
I'm sorry, that's not really expensive. Not that I'm I'm the brokest guy on this chat right now.
Well,
but
the
I'm
plus
saying
travel is a little tough. You know, the plus travel that could be
the travel could be 10 grand or 4 grand.
Let me say something else. So here's a plot twist. There was actually 11 guys plus me. So technically, that 2 racks divided by 11 is what is I'm bad
$50
200 extra per person. PP.
So these guys with stock options that are vesting,
they're pocket watching, bro. They're pocket
watching for 200. 200.
They're pocket watching 200 each.
200 goes a long way in Ireland, though, doesn't it?
Jack from Trackstar wouldn't pay it. Let me say that right now. Jack from Trackstar wouldn't pay it.
Invoice denied.
My OG wouldn't pay that, bro. No way.
He said, "Talk to my lawyer."
I'm gonna have to reevaluate my friendships.
Let me get you. You look confident today. Wouldn't pay it. I'm just saying, bro. These guys, they wouldn't pay it.
Well, this is the pep talk. This is the pep talk I needed.
Don't pay it.
You know, things happen so fast. I didn't really realize my level in the echelon.
I mean, I didn't know that we were working with guys. I didn't know we were working with tech level, because like Jason and I, we don't really. Jason's got one homie who's very successful, but I don't have tech homies. Like, I don't really have that. Like, I got guys that made money, but mostly because their dad died. Like, I don't have.
That's old money.
Come on, daddy.
I don't got a lot of like, yeah, you know what? I started early. I got in. You know what I mean? I don't really have that.
That's new money.
So that's new money.
Yeah.
They should have flown me out on the PJ.
$200 is that's a Waymo decimal point for these guys.
People are going to be very upset about this.
That won't get you a pillow on Sabai. Am I right?
Do you think your Red Cup boys listen to How Long Gone?
I think a couple of them probably do.
I just wanted to say I love you guys.
And I also think that they are very supportive. They are very supportive. So I'll receive texts sometimes that are like, "Hey, just listen to you on the Trevor Noah podcast. Great job."
Oh, if they listen to you on Trevor Noah, they're in for a surprise today. They're actually have some fun.
You slayed on Smartlist, man. That was epic.
Yeah, you've been hoeing yourself out a little bit, because I'm putting a governor on your little ass. Do you think you just come on How Long Gone after doing all this little CNBC?
Yeah, you're a little too exposed right now.
You're exposed, bro.
No, this is the press tour. Like, again, I wanted the black SUV, the fucking premiere party, and I wanted to go on the legitimate press tour. Like no fuddy duddy shit. Like real.
Jason, real talk, and this isn't us. I'm not gassing this up. I'm asking real questions. Do you think more people listen to How Long Gone than Trevor Noah's podcast? That's a real question.
I think we're probably pretty close.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Ian's listening right now. He's like, "That's cute. That's cute that you think that."
Not even close. No, not even close. So how was it doing Smartlets? Because those are kind of our real enemies, just because they do what we do and make a lot more money.
They're good podcasters, but I would say you guys are are better podcasters, but they are really good podcasters compared. Like,
I think no, for sure.
Yeah, like they're former actors, maybe current actors and Bateman and Arnett's.
Bateman's in 16 shows on Netflix It's unbelievable how much Bateman works. It's awesome.
He's a great actor.
No, he is.
He's a really good
beloved.
actor.
He's beloved.
But their potting skills are elite. Like, they're good. And I've always told people, I've always said, like, Jason and Chris are extremely good podcasters.
Well,
definitely the most enjoyable. They were up there. They were good at podcasting.
I mean, there's a reason that show is popular. I don't think it's due to their fame.
I disagree with you on that.
Oh, wow.
I think they phone it in. I think you could tell that they don't want to be there when you listen to it.
You think I want to be here?
When they don't,
like, what the fuck? What the fuck you mean?
When they don't, and the whole format of, like, the guest is a surprise. You don't know who it is, so you have no way to prepare any questions for it if you were going to. Only works if you're a master at improvisational conversation and you care about the stuff. Half the time, like the Charlie XCX episode is a prime example where, like, Jason Bateman doesn't know who this person is. So you get an hour podcast where you're just like, so, like, what's your life? Like, music is good? Like, it's like talking to a fucking 3-year-old. But then when they have somebody like you on, it's a fucking hour-long glaze fest. I open up my phone and I look at you on Subway Takes and I watch it and I'm like, it's so
It
good.
is actually crazy. You got
I
glazed.
think so. Let's go pay some bills.
Brat top 200 for like 4 years. Your ass comes on, they're glazing. They're like, must be nice.
I think they think it's interesting because they're so far removed from,
that is probably true.
They're just like, oh, this guy's like done something. Here's the thing, though. I don't make nearly as much money as any of those people. I think that it's sad. It's actually sad. I don't get paid for my job, which is to make videos on the subway and in taxi cabs.
Of course.
I get paid to do all the other stuff. So you guys get paid on this podcast. I don't get paid on this podcast.
That's right. And we thank you for that.
Well, no, we're going to start we're switching up. We're going Vlad style. Like,
we have a rev share program that I think you'll find interesting.
We're going to pay Lil Boozy $30,000 to come on because he's going to get us so many ratings. He's going to say such fucked up shit.
Does Vlad pay? He pays?
Yeah. All in hip hop world, people pay and get paid. It's like they don't have any.
I like hip hop.
There are no rules to, like, the way
sick.
media. Because I think there's a lot of people out in the world. There's probably people listening to this podcast that think people pay to come on and vice versa. Like, I think that's really something.
It is that does happen. It's not super prevalent, but it absolutely does happen.
Oh, I know it happens, but I'm saying I think that the most popular things that people listen to, that would never happen. Right, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I've had a couple guests on who have paid.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But like they personally don't pay, but like the label pays. Or
Subway
the thing pays.
Subway Takes is that's different. That's fine. I think if Netflix wants to pay 30 bands for fucking somebody annoying to come on, I think that's totally fine because it's just what it is. You know what I mean? Podcasting for better or worse is to me that feels, and I don't have this, but sometimes it flares up unethical.
Is it unethical? Is it unethical?
He pulled a knife out, and I think he's trying to rob us over Zoom right now.
This is my country knife.
It's one of those things where the amount of money that we were gonna get for whatever it is just not gonna like.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it for like $30K.
No.
Oh wow!
I don't know. I mean, like, because you hear about like
I won't.
I know how much people pay for certain, like Dear Media pods or like some,
like I founded this new soap brand for children that is
and
good.
People will pay. It's like $5,000 to $10,000.
That's not enough.
It's not enough.
So we split $5,000 between Chris and I. Ian gets a cut. We're walking away with $1,300 to have Todd Snyder on the podcast. It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Todd Snyder, I would do Todd Snyder for free.
They know they're paying. We know you're paying us. So like the energy
that's the problem.
Is so
that
wrong.
I think that for this show it would be very obvious.
And if you're paying us money, we can't like make fun of you and be real and like.
And no one wants to be a paid. You can't at the top of the episode be like, "This is a paid episode."
Yeah.
Because then everyone's like, "This is awful."
No, you can't be a pay pig. I mean, look, we should because we give this podcast away for free, and people still love to fucking complain about every fucking thing we do. But it's like,
how do you guys manage the haters?
I mean, we don't. It's not like a real part of my life. I mean, it's not like people are like giving me death threats.
Yeah, we don't see the hate really. It's rare.
We don't. We choose. It's avoidable. But I just mean I know my attitude has always been like, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. If we're not charging you, I don't really know what you don't have a leg to stand on.
Do you ever clap back?
No. I'll clap. I mean, every once in a while,
I clap back.
I got a DM from a guy. That DM I sent you the other day, Jason. I got a DM from a guy who wrote me like a full paragraph about how Hanover sucks because I'm not taking a risk, and it's why am I not doing it like Catherine Hammett? He like named some like avant-garde, just stuff that's like, bro, what are you talking about? And I responded, LOL.
Oh, LOL's nice.
And then he tried to respond. This is like a 55-year-old man. Like, this is like an adult man who's DM'd me before, like, over the years. You know what I mean? He was like, I was drunk. I'm like, dude, but it's not people like don't. I think people would rather be on a Reddit thread gassing each other up about how bad the thing they listen to or watch is than actually tell the person that. It's more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it comes from a place of adoration and love. They want to see you do the thing that they believe in their mind that you're doing, and when it's not exactly what they were hoping for in their mind, they write you a DM that you could maybe send to the FBI, and somebody would go to their house because it was that level of fucking Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But what do you get?
I'm sure that guy's listening right now.
Oh, he's definitely
sorry,
listening.
but it was a psycho thing to write.
Yeah, that was basically a suicide note. The way
I get drunk 3 to 4 days a week. I don't do that. Happens again, Kareem's gonna cut you.
How do you respond? How do you respond? Because I feel like your shit. I mean, you told me that because when I did Subway Takes, you were like, no, I get notifications every day from people responding to that still, and it was 6 months ago, 8 months ago.
Because the algorithm feeds it up.
But you don't look at that. You don't like.
No.
Are you on Instagram or no?
No. If like I'll post, I've gotten better. So I was doing the posting myself until like 3 months ago, and then I started I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, this is too much. So I hired an assistant, and now she posts. But when I was posting, I would stay logged in for the first 10 minutes and just kind of get a temperature check on what people were saying. And sometimes they'd be like, oh, not another fucking celebrity. And I'd be like, the reason that you receive celebrity episodes is because you watch celebrity content. I have posted 15 episodes of normal people, and you're complaining about Bateman because the whole Discover page is probably Bateman. You fucking loser. It makes me so angry.
And then every time you post a non-celebrity, it's like, who the fuck is this? Nobody.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, now you shouldn't have normal people. It's just whatever. I don't really care. It's not real haters, and it's such a small amount. It's not even a vocal minority. It's just like a couple people that I like to go to war with every once in a while.
Sure. I just
it's fun.
The way that people feel ownership over something that they have no say in and no financial contribution to is pretty unbelievable. And I think it's a symptom that really exists because of the internet and did not exist before.
Yeah.
Like maybe with music, people felt like you know what I mean? People feel like an ownership over it.
Because we spend most of our lives alone in bed with our phone, and instead of sharing your thoughts with your friend group or family or church or whoever you're hanging out with, all I got is my Instagram comment box, and that's who I'm going to talk to today. And then maybe 17 people will like it, and I won't kill myself today.
Pray for Kareem.
Subway Takes, available everywhere you stream.
Pray for Kareem. But so Charlize Theron was kind of getting saucy with you though, low key, because I know you try to keep it PG.
I do try. I feel like
Charlize was saying.
Did you guys kick it after?
No, she was not a guest I kicked it with afterwards. She was. She's one of those people where it's like you already know. Like it's not. There's no exchange of information. There's no like. We should get together.
Even if there was a vibe, you didn't exchange.
Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, she's so like, she's just levels above me. I'm merely a peasant.
How many people from her team were on the train?
I think it was like 4 or 5. We had hair and makeup. Mm-hmm. We had assistants.
Wow.
Someone's got to catch those flyaways.
We had security. Mm-hmm. We probably had PR person.
What's she promoting?
I don't ask.
Yeah, it's not about what they're promoting, Chris.
Thanks, guys. I know that, but usually there's that information comes across from one of the 40 emails you're on before it happens.
Chris, the answer is the survival action thriller Apex, which premiered on Netflix April 24th.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
No, thank you, Kareem.
Thank you very much. Wow. I appreciate that. Well, no, I get there. I'm sure you got. I receive so many emails. Like most of the time, if there's not a direct question, I hit archive. Like I just archive. unless it's like Kareem, somebody has to at Kareem me and say, what do you think about this specific thing? Then I
sure.
If I'm just on an email and people are emailing, then I'm just archiving the minute it comes.
Well, how big is the Kareem team right now? How many people we got on the Kareem team staff?
Well, there's like 3 managers.
Why do you have 3 Why do you got 3 managers?
That's how it works now. That's like it's
you mean
like,
the Hollywood one? The Hollywood, like they do the different.
No, they're all at the same company, but the way it works now, I believe it's like this: is you have like an agent or whatever, but you really have a team. That's why everyone's like, "Oh, my team," and it's because back in the Hollywood days, if you were Tom Cruise's agent and Tom Cruise said, "I'm leaving the agency," then all of a sudden the company suffers. But now, or like if the agent leaves, then the whole now they're like, oh, so you've got Chris, Jason, and Kareem working for you. So if Jason leaves, I'm gonna stay, and they're not going to lose the business.
This is why I keep a diverse portfolio in case one of my investments takes a shit due to whatever. I still got my whatever going on over there. It's smart.
Apex.
But then it ruins the whole relationship of the Hollywood agency business.
You have 3. You have 3 managers.
I have 3-ish managers. 3-ish, I'd say.
A publicist?
A publicist that I just hired to do my legendary historic press.
Where does the publicist work?
Covert Creative. His name's Louis K, and he's a legend.
Congratulations, Louis. You did a great job.
He did a fucking fantastic job.
He did a great job. Luckily, he wasn't involved in this, but he did do a good job.
He did a legendary job.
Covert Creative, covert spelled with a K?
That's crazy.
It's just covert with a K.
That's crazy. All right.
Interesting.
All right. So you have, all right, we're at 4 team members right now. Please continue.
And then Andrew produces Subway Takes, hot, tall Asian man.
Yeah, my guy.
And then Adam produces Keep the Meter Running.
Oh, okay.
And then there are trickle down. There's like shooters and editors, and there's a whole fucking thing. There's a whole apparatus.
That's what I'm saying. I need an estimate on total employee. I need total. We're looking at 15.
But there's a lot of freelancers, Chris.
Everyone's a freelancer with the exception of my assistant.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, it's probably like 12 to 15 people.
Okay. Are they coming to the Kareem World headquarters?
No.
Or you're in there solo?
Adam will come sometimes. Andrew will come sometimes. The assistant will come sometimes.
Now, just imagine how rich you would be if you just nutted up and did all this shit yourself and didn't pay fucking 15 people. You'd be so sick.
I would be so rich. I really would. But I can't hold my own cameras or like stick them to the train.
That's true.
Yeah, you can.
And I like being a job creator.
Okay, all right, relax, bro. Relax.
I was just driving yesterday in Hollywood, and I saw a poster. There's a new film, Fallout, which I think is a movie based on a video game or whatever. But on the poster, it was boldly advertising this film was shot in California.
Oh, wow.
And I think we're weeks away, maybe from films and TV being advertised as made without artificial intelligence. Because like people they don't spend money on things that they want. They spend money on things that they think they should be doing, or like are virtuous acts, or it's the right thing to do. You don't want to hang out with your family, but you do it because it's probably the right thing to do. You know what I mean, Kareem? So, I think it's good that you're doing that, and maybe put a little logo on it, filmed by real humans and filmed by real Americans in America.
It's like when Apple put designed in California. You guys should also do a disclaimer at the top of the pod.
Yeah.
Look, Made in USA is something I'm going to die on. So
you have it on Hanover, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We have the flag on the tag.
So we care. I like the hoodie, by the way. I have a hoodie.
Oh, thank you.
And I have the long sleeve tee.
The long sleeve tee.
I enjoy both.
One of my favorite. But yeah, I think that the made in California on a Netflix billboard, that's definitely going to happen. We're going to see that a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going
to help.
Yeah.
I think that's going to help.
Because people are like, how do I save this industry? How do I know which films to go, invest my money in and get the box office up on? Which ones are slop and which ones are not? It's a good distinction. And How Long Gone uses no AI, just to let you guys know.
Is that true?
What am I going to use AI for?
I don't know. You use AI all day long, every day. I assumed it trickled in here.
Does Jason use AI every single day?
Bro, Jason's the AI king, bro. He's like, you might as well call him Claude the way he uses AI.
I mean, I use it to ask questions. I'm not using it to create things out of thin air.
Wait, what kind of questions? I asked my AI something today. I said, where do I rent a brush hog in Connecticut?
See, there you go.
That's a great use. I asked earlier where I could get my laundry done, fluff and fold in Beverly Hills. So look, I'm not above it. I'm not above it either.
Now I have a question though. When do you decide to use AI versus the just Google search?
Yeah, people are upset because when you ask ChatGPT a question, it gives you an answer. And the more you use it, the more it kind of knows you and knows your flavor and what you're interested in, what you're looking for. And every time you ask, you Google something, there's like 11,000 ads for Sabai or whatever you just Googled or whatever you looked on in the Real. 3 pages of just nonsense. And then you get a Reddit thread where somebody might be answering the question you're looking for.
It's cooked.
It's cooked.
It's done.
It's cooked. I mean, I try not to ask anybody questions and just kind of use my own brain, but sometimes that doesn't work.
Fellas, is it gay to ask another man a question?
It's what we do for a living.
I phone a friend every time. That's what I'm saying. I don't use Google or ChatGPT. I ask a human being every time.
Oh, okay.
Your network is your net worth, fam.
It's kind of like AI, but it's people.
Yeah.
It's just intelligence. Yeah, drop the A. It's cleaner.
It's cleaner. We
It's
have a friend, David Cho, who in our group chat
I know David Cho.
But I'm saying in the group chat, he's always like asking me questions that are just the easiest things to search on the internet. And I'm like, bro, just search the internet. Like, why are you asking me what? Like,
he's trying to create a discourse.
Like, if I say, hey, this is Kareem Rahma, and he's like, who is that? Instead of just looking it up. Do you know? I'm like, dude, just look it up. Like, why do you want me to explain it when there's probably a better explanation out there at your fingertips?
Maybe he just doesn't want to use the precious resource of water.
No, I'm not saying. I think these questions are not necessary. The AI does not need to be used. These are questions that are classic Google simple answers. These are not like complex. Build me a workout plan for a 65-year-old man with. It's not like that.
Well, I used to do that all the time with that website. Let me Google that for you.
Oh,
I would do that all. It was a classic one. I still do it to show every once in a while.
That was a great website. That was nice. That was a nice little slap in the face.
All right. Well, while we have you, what Drake song were you listening to on the way to Connecticut, bro?
My bruv, I haven't listened to any of the 100 songs that have recently been released.
Not even Habibi?
Not Habibi.
You haven't listened to Habibi?
Not fucking.
What is?
Janice STFU.
Janice STFU, unfortunately, is an all-time classic smash. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The club record got an 8.0 on Pitchfork today, I saw. Where Iceman got more of a 4.7, 4.6.
So what are the albums? There's a Habibti. It's a Habibti, no? Not Habibi. It's Habibti, which is the women's version.
That's because he's trying to fuck them masked up chicks. He likes that shit.
Masked.
Habibiti?
Masked up. It's the first time I've heard it described as masked.
He likes a little burqa bop house. So
yeah, he wants to take that burqa off. We're private. We're private.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
There's Habibti, there's Iceman, and there's Club Dance.
The club one's called Maid of Honor.
But Iceman's like hip hop, and Maid of Honor is like club music. I don't know what Habibti. I don't know what that is. I haven't really given it a shot.
Have you guys been listening to those records?
I've listened to Janice STFU about 1,000 times because it's so good.
So it's hard. It goes hard.
And we had Juicy J tweeting like blow on me like some green tea, baby. People at the streets are talking because it's a Licky Lee melody. Like she had to sign off on it. It's the da 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 na da na 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 na.
Oh, shit.
That's why it's so popular. It's because that's an all-time earworm, as they say in the biz.
Oh, okay.
It's not a sample. It's not a sample. He just like recreated the melody exactly with different words.
Interpolation, they call it in the biz.
Yes.
In the biz.
Yes.
The same way Maid of Honor is interpolating the title of the 2008 film Maid of Honor, starring Patrick Dempsey.
But it's spelled Canadian classic style with a U, Kareem, as you know.
Honor.
It is.
Yeah, Honor.
That's an interesting choice.
Well,
and Maid is of course spelled M-A-D-E, M.A.E.E.
Is this real?
In the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
That would be
it is spelled.
But
it's spelled Maid,
Honor,
not M-A-I-D.
I thought you were referencing the Madden Brothers Corporation, but you're saying, okay, I got it. I'm getting.
It's a triple entendre in the style of Drake.
In the style of Drake, it's a triple entendre. But yeah, Kareem, when are you going back to the city? Like, how long are you going to be out? How long do you think you're going to spend in Connecticut?
When are you going back to the 6th?
What's the time split?
I'm gonna go. This is a long because I'm recovering from the legendary historic press tour that I went on.
Did you do coke or anything? What'd you do that night?
Of course. Just a little dab.
Okay, so we're recovering from the girls tour, from the world tour. I mean,
Yeah.
up in Connecticut.
It was just a little dab though. It wasn't anything intense. Just a little dab.
A little dab of gambling.
Just a little dab, and then so now I'm relaxing.
Are we up? We up or we down?
I deleted Kalshi.
Really?
I had to delete it.
What bet was the straw that broke the camel's back, my friend?
The Oscars really fucked me up.
Really? Oscars?
Yeah, because I got really cocky because I put like early, like 3 months before the Oscars, I was like Michael B. Jordan, Best Actor for sure. The odds were like 2%, and I think I put in like $500, and then that turned into like 3 racks. But then while the Oscars were going, I was like, I know a lot about all of this, so I took all that 3 racks plus some and made a big spread. And let's just say that I lost it all. I didn't win any bets. and it was because I was doing it while the Oscars, like an hour before. I'm like, bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
And then I was like I
behavior.
got to delete. And and then before that, I was doing Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. Who is he going to bring out? What song is he going to play first? What song is he going to play fifth? What is he going to end with? What's he going to wear? I was betting on all those, and I lost every single one of those bets. So I was like, you know what? I think that this is not a good habit to build.
I'm sorry you had to learn your lesson the hard way, but it's positive.
It's just so exciting.
It makes life fun.
I think that's like darker to me than like 99% of things that people consider dark.
But you have to use crypto though, right?
No, you use real money, just like from the Visa. It just pulls it out of the Visa card. I mean, it's really
from the Visa.
From the Visa.
Don't worry, they'll take the money right out of your Visa. No problem.
I feel like you get to a point where you're at the stoplight and you're betting on when it's going to change, and it's just like, what do we do? What are we doing here, bro?
We're doing cocaine, is what we're doing. We're betting the high card at 6 a.m.
I think it might be the worst thing to happen to American society in a long time. Like we don't talk about how bad it is. Because I think there are a lot of people that are doing what I do and can't afford that, like losses.
Yeah.
And also it's
right.
And also I sent my first cease and desist out. I think it was Kalshi or Polymarket. But one of them ran ads in the subway that said, will the subway takes guy agree or disagree more in 2026? Without my permission, I was not involved. So I had to hit him with the C&D. First C&D. Yeah.
Do you own the trademark to Subway Takes guy, though?
Of course.
Or you just embody it?
No, I own the trademark to Subway Takes.
Did you get any bread, or did they just stop? You didn't get any bread?
No. I just said you must stop using this. I had to pay. I lost money again. I spent $2,000 to send the C&D.
I would have told them, keep using it, just break me off. I'll let you keep doing it for 25.
But it's because I'm afraid of getting my kneecaps broken, because somebody could kidnap me and say, you better fucking disagree. I have 100 racks. That's what's scary about athletes. Because like, if you don't want LeBron to win, you can make sure he doesn't win by breaking his ankle. Then he can't play anymore, and then you win the bet.
And LeBron's, I mean, that's going to happen soon because he's so fucking old. So
it's going to happen to some athlete where it's like, or anyone. I mean, it's just like it's scary because I was like, okay, if somebody puts $100K down, and they were like, I'm going to win $1 million, and I need you to lose, or I need you to disagree more. They could intimidate and shoot me or something, or cut me.
I never thought about this, but this is a good idea, Kareem. You just created 100,000 Tony Sopranos.
Jason and I let's get lunch, Kareem. Let's get lunch soon. I got some stuff I want to talk to you about, business stuff I'd like to discuss.
When we have lunch, I'm going to put my hand over your shoulder, but it's going to grab your neck a little harder than you were hoping.
Just a little nudge.
I just got some ideas. All right, Kareem, thank you for joining us as always. A How Long Gone favorite.
Thank you guys. You're the best.
Keep the meter running. Subway Takes.
The new Bourdain is right in front of us.
Oh, I don't know.
When
are you going to start getting a little food into the mix?
Those are big shoes to fill.
You're never going to fill them, but get a little food in the mix. We'll see what happens.
There's food in the mix. Their episode, the Russian banya, you didn't make. I guess you didn't finish it, but
no, there was food. I saw you eat the herring.
We be eating.
You ate the herring. You ate the blini.
Ate some
tongue. Oh, herring's disgusting. Herring's disgusting. I wouldn't do that even if I was on fucking your television show.
I've tried to have herring. It's tough.
Every Wednesday, new episodes every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. All right.
Forever.
No, for 10 more 10 more weeks.
10 more. We got 10 more.
10 more eps.
You filmed them all already, though, in the can?
Yeah. I did it TV style. They're all done.
God bless, bro.
It was a lot of fucking work.
Congrats. We are looking forward to season 2 if we get picked up by Hulu or whoever it is, and maybe a little How Long Gone cameo season 2. What do you think? That
would be nice. That would be nice. You could take me to that Armenian joint that we went to in Glendale.
Yes, brother.
That place was good.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about that.
I'll give you 8 glugs of fucking.
You ain't gonna get that out. You ain't gonna get that out in Connecticut, big bro. You better bring your own kebab. You know what I'm saying?
I'll bring my own stick.
You're always got the stick. Later, bro. We'll see you soon.
All right, players. Thank you so much.